Hello traders, the title of the video is Mastering Complex Elliott Wave Structures Analysis like an Expert. Alright, so mastering complex Elliott Wave Structures Analysis like an Expert. It is about dealing with the fourth Elliott waves. What we have said to traders is that when the second Elliott wave has cancelled the first wave, we must restart counting the waves. So we'll restart counting the first Elliott wave. Now the question is, what should we do when the fourth wave is overlapping the first wave? Because if the fourth wave is overlapping the first wave, it's an Elliott wave violation. All right. How do we handle that? That is the question. So we know how to handle the circumstance when the second wave is canceling the first wave. Now, how do we handle the scenario when the fourth wave is overlapping the first wave, which is an Elliott wave violation, talking about the Elliott wave rules. Alright, so when it comes to the Elliott wave trading, we need to differentiate or separate the Elliott wave theory from the reality or from the application of the Elliott wave theory in this messy financial market. Alright, so when it comes to dealing with the fourth wave overlapping the first wave, we are talking about complex Elliott wave structure analysis like an expert. And the reason why I'm recording this video today is because I've come across this chart and I noticed that here we are facing a complex Elliott wave structure, and I need to share this with you so you may also be aware of that specific Elliott wave price structure. All right, let's get started. So I start counting my wave here on the monthly chart, as you already know. So this is the first wave. And my second wave did not cancel the first wave. And you may say, George, you are changing a bit. And all the prices are going up from here. Now you have to agree with me why I did that. I put this as the third Elliott wave. Because the reason why I did that, I need to explain that to you, is because I faced the challenge here. When the fourth wave, supposed to be the fourth wave, has cancelled, all right, is overlapping the first wave. So the fourth wave is overlapping the fourth Elliott wave is overlapping, the first wave. So the time in London is 15:35. Time to eat something. So if you think that I'm repeating myself too much, be gentle with me. Don't be too aggressive, all right? So third wave from here, if you agree, or if you disagree, let us know in the comment section. All the way up here, because what I've done here, just say the price are going up from the second wave, displaying high lows and higher high. That's why I put this one here, third wave. We may have to look at this one again, so don't think that this is set in a stone. If you disagree, all right, that's fine. Here we are expecting the fourth wave. Now it come back now. So you may be thinking that the move from here all the way up here is a trending first, followed by correction. Yes, maybe. Yes, maybe. All right, we'll come back to that in a minute. And this is my fourth wave. It's a triangle. It's not this one. And you may say, what's going on, George? Yeah, this is what we're about to talk about today. And I'll encourage traders to watch the full length for this tutorial so they may understand what's going on here. We are now in the fifth wave. I'm not saying that the fifth wave has ended here. It may continue because we say that whenever we label any wave, a fifth wave, a third wave, or first wave, we should think of what? The extension, the Elliott wave extension. It may continue. I would prefer it to continue to go above the high of this supposed to be the third wave, and that will validate my wave count. If not, we will have to come back again and review our wave count. Right? So this is my fourth Elliott wave, which is a triangle right here. All right. Do you agree? All right. Now, so this is my wave count on the monthly chart, and we don't want to stop on the monthly chart. And also, we want to go into the mind of other traders. All right. So, talking about going to the mind of other traders is to see how other traders may count their wave. But I will leave that one aside today, and we're going to go to the higher degree wave count, talking about the yearly chart, to see whether my wave count on the monthly chart is making sense on the yearly chart. So you will notice that I discounted this session because personally the fourth wave should not overlap the first wave. So if the fourth wave has overlapped the first wave, what do we need to do? That is the question. So here it is. This is a new fourth wave. What has happened here is that after this supposed to be the fourth wave has overlapped the first wave, the price went back up because there was a distortion in my view. We may come back to it, all right? So we are just counting wave now. Call it a preliminary wave count. Looking at the chart, doing our first wave count. We may come back to it and say, no, that's not the case. So stay with us, okay? So I consider this as a distortion, as you will see soon on the yearly chart. And after the distortion, the market has rectified the distortion. This is the move up. All right, so it's a distortion. Market has rectified that distortion. Remember, I told you that sometime I do cover the charts because if I consider it as a distortion, as we were doing for the double bottom chart pattern, talking about complex waves, all right. I'm trying to cover that session. That's what I'm doing here. That's it. So the place you see the section of the price that I'm covering is there was a distortion, and that distortion was rectified. Now we have our fourth Elliott wave, which is a triangle right here. So now that I have covered that session, you'll see that things are looking a little bit better for us now because our fourth wave that has overlapped the first wave has been rectified. It's a distortion to a certain degree on this monthly chart. And we will say first wave, second wave, a third wave, and the fourth wave is happening here. It's a triangle. We are now in the fifth wave. This is a complex Elliott wave structure analysis like an expert. Do you feel like an expert now? All right, it will not happen in one day, but slowly but gradually. But now you may say, okay, Joy, remove that thing there, and let's go to the yearly chart and investigate whether what you are saying makes sense or not. Here we are now on the yearly chart. You can see that that candlestick bar is a long candlestick bar. And a trader that have been following us for years know that this is a distortion to a certain degree. So first wave of a higher degree, second wave of a higher degree. The second wave of a higher degree is corresponding to our second wave on the monthly chart. The third wave of a higher degree is also corresponding to our third wave on the monthly chart. But here we are, the fourth wave has overlapped the first wave. Now you understand that now on the yearly chart it becomes clearer to us that this was a distortion that was rectified, but this price went back up. It's a distortion that was rectified, and there was now a consolidation which is forming the real fourth wave followed by the fifth Elliott wave. Do you agree to that? If not, let us know in the comment section and try to defend yourself because we'll come down on you like a rock. Are you afraid? Don't be afraid. All right. Okay. So now, sometimes it's normal for traders to disagree, and this is one situation where you may see like a 5 or more traders may disagree and get into all kind of argument because it's a bit a complex Elliott wave structure. So if you feel that way, It's normal if you think that, George, this is the last time I'm watching your video. That is okay, because this one will create a bit of divergence. Talking about the viewpoint of different type of traders, we will have many different viewpoint. All right, you remember the viewpoints of other traders, the viewpoint of Elliott wave traders, the viewpoint of normal technical traders, and also the viewpoint talking about different time frames. So you can see that on the monthly chart, it was not very clear that this was a distortion to a certain degree. There is another argument that other traders may make, which I would like to dwell on a little bit, if you allow me, is that other traders may say, George, all right, in fact, all right, in 2003, George, do you remember, you were saying this all the time, we have a commodity trend, and there was a trending phase, but for this talk, it started somewhere here, and this is a trending phase because it goes above that critical 138.2% Fibonacci extension level of this prior trend. So there was a trending phase, a correction, George, and then we have a new trend that has started here because it breaks above that 138.2% Fibonacci extension level of the prior trend, and that trending phase that has started here has ended right here. Good. That's fine. That trending phase, that's what I'm calling the third Elliott wave of a higher degree. And then you will argue with me, which is normal. Say, George, why you are calling, the fourth wave of a higher degree that has overlapped the first wave is a sharp correction. And then you will say to me, Joe, let's go to the yearly chart. It is a sharp correction. Yes, it is a sharp correction. The disagreement is not there at all because, in fact, we are agreeing. So you say there is a trending phase here. That trending phase, I call it first wave. You say there was a correction. I call it a second wave. You say there was another trending phase from 2003 up to this point. All right, I call that, the third Elliott wave. You say there was a sharp correction. I know there was a correction, but that correction has overlapped the first wave. Therefore, I cannot call it, the fourth wave, because that will constitute, an Elliott wave violation. Talking about the Elliott wave count rules, the fourth wave should not come to the range of the first wave, and this one did. Therefore, I consider that, talking about the higher degree wave count, as a distortion to a certain degree. Then other traders start shouting, George, then where is the real fourth wave? And I say, hold on a second. This is it, a triangle here, the fourth wave. And you may say, George, on a yearly chart, it does not look like a triangle. Then I will say to you, let's go to the monthly chart, and you will see that it looks more like a triangle on the monthly chart. Are we all coming to agreement? So first it looks like we are disagreeing, fighting like a wild Elliott wave practitioner, all right? But now, as I'm trying to go through it more and more, I think probably I have won over other traders that discount this as a distortion. Probably it's a sharp correction. Talking about the wave count, the sharp correction. Usually, all right, we create an Elliott wave, violation. If that is the case, because a sharp correction, this is very important for traders that want to master the higher degree wave count, because you'll see very often on the yearly chart, a sharp correction is a distortion to a certain degree. If that distortion, has caused an Elliott wave violation, we must find the new wave too. Fourth wave has overlapped, the first wave. We want a new fourth wave. So in that case, we are not restart counting the whole wave. What do I mean by that? We are not starting again, counting first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave. We don't do that. All right? When the fourth wave overlaps the first wave, we do not restart counting the wave. All we are looking for a new fourth wave. But because if a sharp correction is the first or fourth wave that has overlapped the first wave, we will expect that sharp correction, which is a distortion to a certain degree, to be corrected, to be rectified. And this is what the price did here. It bounced sharp to correct. It normally should come all the way to the starting point here, okay? So there was a distortion. The market tried to rectify that. This is something. It's like automation of the market. Market see a distortion. Market will try to rectify it. All right? You see here also how this one came down sharply. Okay? There's nothing like a vertical move. The market slowly but gradually can bring it back to the starting point here. You see here. You see how this candlestick bar, they push it to come bring it to here. Normally here, we should bring it all the way here. So you can see that now we are here, the starting point here. Some people are taking profit because the market acknowledged that this was a distortion, and as they bring it to correct that distortion, all right, some people took profit here. That's why you have the tail here. You getting it now? But talking about the area weight counts, all right, feel free to disagree with my weight count. I personally consider that the fourth wave is now right here. Other traders may say it will form later on because it's now that the distortion is rectified. Personally, feel free to disagree. I may be wrong, but I stick to my wave count, and I call this an area weight triangle. Now, other new traders that are learning about the area weight triangle will say, John, show us the A, B, C, D, E. All right, what is the A, B, C, D, E? Talking about area weight triangle. And if you are new to us, I need to speak to you personally because other traders know already what I'm about to say, is that we give precedence to the triangle itself instead of the structure within the triangle. We are not saying that we will not take into consideration the A, B, C, D, E, but the market pattern control the price structure. It's a market stable data. The market pattern controls the price structure. If you miss that, you will be doing all kind of things. So the triangle controls the price structure within the triangle. So you may say A, B, C, D, E. And you may say, John, what's going on here? And as explained before, is that at this point in time, other traders, okay, area of trader will start buying here, but the price is not confirming the A, B, C, D, E yet. Now it's coming out. You see now? That's what I'm talking about. So you see your A, B, C, D, E, you buy, okay. Just understand, play the market, trade the market pattern. You are buying on the edge here because a triangle is being formed and you are expecting a fifth wave. All you do, buy here and use a top-down trading method. Even after the E waves, A, B, C, D, E, after the E wave, here you are, you buy here, you say, oh, I'm expecting a breakout. Did not happen. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. But come back again, retest it again. This is another invitation to buy. Implement a top-down trading method to buy. Common center is kaput. Prior to bullish signal above that part of the triangle. Remember, it can go down. Anything is possible when it's a triangle. That's what I say to you now. We have the fifth wave underway. And anytime we call something or we label something, any wave, fifth wave, we should think of what? Area wave extension. So this is a bit of complex wave structure. When the fourth wave has overlap, okay, the first wave, creating a bit of complex price structure, giving us a bit of problem about the wave count. So if you are not very careful, you will get a bit confused and think what's going on, where are we headed, because of that sharp correction, which is a distortion to a certain degree. As I showed traders before, all I do, I just cover it. Okay, the distortion. Just cover the distortion, cover it, and that can be helpful sometimes to see clearer what's going on here. All right. So this will conclude our discussion today about mastering the complex area wave structure analysis like the expert. If you have any question or suggestion, feel free to put in a comment section, and in the course I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. If you find this video truly useful, let us know by giving us a thumbs up. If you think that this is another ridiculous blah 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 repackaging, alright, mark it down, alright, and that will put us under pressure to improve our next recording. However, if you think this is an essential tutorial, feel free to share with your friend on Google+, on Twitter, and also on Facebook. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about mastering complex Elliott wave structure analysis like the expert. Are you feeling like an expert? Alright, keep working on it, and one day you may become an Elliott wave expert. Happy trading to you all, and speak to you soon.